Good morning. It's a pleasure to be here, and I'd like first of all to thank Making Life giving me this opportunity to present EIPG and also to introduce myself. EIPG is a European association representing the national professional organizations of pharmacists employed in the pharmaceutical and allied industries of the member states of the European Union. The aims of the associations are to make known and independently uphold the position of industrial pharmacists in Europe. Today, EIPG counts on about more than 10,000 industrial pharmacists. The main activities of EIPG are the participation in European projects, the promulgation and publication of codes and guidelines, the commenting on draft directives and guidelines published by European institutions such as the European Commission and European Medicines Agency. We also arrange working groups on specific topics of interest to industrial pharmacists in Europe. EIPG participates at the meetings organized by the European Medicines Agency for industry stakeholders, including the annual meeting with interested parties, where we have the opportunity to discuss with the GMP/GDP inspectors working groups and also the EMA task force on different topics of interest. Every year, EIPG organizes a general assembly inviting representatives of each professional organizations of different member states for discussing common topics of interest. At the last General Assembly, which was held in Athens last October, I was elected as a new president of this association. Mandate for the next 3 years is a continuity with the same path of my predecessors and putting, of course, all my best energies to face the new challenges we have in front of us. Continuity means that the scope and the objectives of EIPG do not change, rather they will have to be reaffirmed with stronger willingness. Challenges in front of us are the changes in the industrial pharmacies world. I mean digitalization, artificial intelligence, continuous manufacturing, supply chain complexity, systems integration, all changes which are impacting the activity of industrial pharmacies in Europe. And for this reason, we think that we have to develop more in terms of competencies, responsibilities, and ability to interact with other professionals working in the pharmaceutical industry. But this is to be done not forgetting that the industrial pharmacist presents a uniqueness profile. As the industrial pharmacist has a hybrid knowledge, her background in chemistry, biology, of course in the technical pharmaceutical topics, and this would, in my opinion, be a point of strength, because an industrial pharmacist could potentially face all activities related to medicinal products, since their concept as an entity till their administration, distribution, administration to patients. In this view, EIPG keeps regular interactions with the European Student Association to explain the potential areas of employment of the pharmacists working in the industry. At the same time, we have good relationships with the European Association of Faculties of Pharmacy. With them, we recommend the current educational needs for a career of a pharmacist in industry. In taking the position of president of EIPG, I presented my strategic plan, which can be summarized in 3 key points. First point is the promotion of knowledge. EIPG today disseminates newsletters every month to all members, reporting selected topics of interest for all industrial pharmacists. We are also presenting and promoting webinars on selected topics of interest. The second point is the position development of industrial pharmacists, the promotion of developing competencies which could be adequate to the real need of the pharmaceutical industry. So this will be done by preparing our position paper and by interacting, as I explained, with academics and of course also with students. Also promoting mentoring activities. And the third point is the visibility in Europe. It is essential to proceed participating in interested parties meetings, so making the EIPG voice present in Europe and presenting our comments to European documents, taking advantage of the presence of experts in our professional organizations in Europe. The achievement of these important objectives certainly based on the contribution of all members of the organizations participating to EIPG. And I'm sure that this will be achieved, as we did in the past, by continuous efforts and in continuous communications among all the industrial pharmacists in Europe. Thank you.